Welcome to JSATV, where we're covering the latest news, trends, and innovations from thought leaders like this guy to my right within the digital infrastructure industry. And we are coming at you live from PTC 2025 in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. And this guy to my right, his name is Matt Simpson, and Matt is the EVP of a company we all know and love, of Megaport. He's the EVP of Business Development. Matt, welcome to JSATV.
Thanks, Dean. Thanks for having us.
How's the show going for you?
Amazing.
It's just now kicking up right now, so
Really is. This is my 9th PTC, and I would say there's such a buzz and collaboration with the event.
Yes.
The past years have been great, but this certainly is a lot bigger. So we've definitely felt it.
Matt, this is my first PTC. They don't let me out of the box very
Oh
often.
gosh. Okay.
So, but you are not the first guest to say that this PTC is bigger than
Yes.
than some of the previous years. Why do you suppose that is?
I think there's this thing called AI.
Whoops. Yeah, here we go again. Yeah.
There's definitely like a buzz around GPU
Yeah.
and infrastructure.
hmm
But what I think is really different this time is we're all actually collaborating. There's not this sort of competing and we're trying to hustle and do business. There's
Yeah.
certainly that, of course,
Yeah.
but I feel like everyone, like data centers, network providers, internet exchanges, are like really coming together and trying to work out how that we can grow this and enrich this ecosystem a lot better.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, I think I have done approximately 40 interviews over the last 2 days.
oh gosh.
And that thread, that collaborative thread that you're
Yeah.
talking about, it literally goes from interview to interview.
Yeah.
I cannot think of an interview that I've had where one didn't have some kind of intimate relationship with the other.
Yeah,
They're all working together in this very collaborative way that I have never seen before.
working together. I mean, we love to socialize as well at PTC.
We
So
do,
there's
yes.
back-to-back of events, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just the speed dating of all these meetings.
Yeah.
It's actually having a second meeting or a follow-up meeting, and then working out how are we going to really build this together. I think that we're all preparing. We're all seeing these different traffic profiles and use cases, but then we're also scratching our head and thinking, what is actually going on here? Like,
Yeah.
can you please share what insight you have within your business, within your industry?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting year.
So, let's talk about your position or Megaport's position
Sure.
in that kind of continuum of new advanced technology deployment.
Sure.
Where does Megaport fit there?
Well, a lot of people or the industry know Megaport as being this like SDN, and we can spin up connections within like 60 seconds.
Right.
But what we've done is gone back to the network and reinvested in higher capacities.
Mhm.
So we're certainly seeing a lot more utilization on the network, but it's also reach. So we're accelerating like our expansion. So
Mhm.
you're seeing all these data centers deploying new sites. And so it's really hard for us actually to keep up with our expansion. So like in the last
That's
year,
another thing. It's really hard to keep up. I'm hearing a lot of
it
that.
really is
Yeah.
hard. It
Yeah.
really is. We're trying to really expand in light speed. So like in the last year, we've got close to 50 data centers that we've enabled. So now those GPU providers, those customers are trying to interconnect
Yeah.
between all of these data centers and other network service providers.
Yeah.
What's really interesting is,
I can see the thought process in your head right now. I'm
like
sorry.
it is,
Yeah.
it's sort of spine tingling,
Yeah.
but I mean, Megaport's sort of in that carrier space, and
Mhm.
so a lot of the carriers were like, "Oh, we'll build the infrastructure. We can do what Megaport does."
Yeah.
And like we've been in this business for 11 years. Now we're actually partnering together because we can't do it alone.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's really special about PTC.
And that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like whereas we used to all line up on the starting blocks side by side and try to race to the finish, now we're just like, no, I'll hand the baton to you, and then you take it to that point, and at the end, the customer goes, "Hey, well done."
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right. Or it's like, how much capacity can I sell you today? But now it's actually, how do we partner together?
Yeah.
So that's what's really different. It's amazing.
Yeah. No, I agree. So so that's question number one.
I'm winding you up. I'm winding you up.
That's question number one. But so I like to ask just a hypothetical question.
Sure.
Where's it all going? What do we want this to be? Let's say, and I know 10 years from now, it seems like an eternity, especially at the pace that technology is evolving. But let's look 10 years down the road. What do things look like
Oh
for Matt?
gosh.
Yeah, shock. Yeah. For what do things look like for Matt and Megaport and for the industry in general? Dream a little. It's okay.
Well, look, I know what I'm doing today and tomorrow. I don't
Yeah.
know whether about 10 years, but look, I think what AI is doing for everyone, for day to day, for businesses, it's making our life a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
We're becoming a lot more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's really exciting technology coming out in this space, but we're all like testing this. It's like this one huge proof of
We know
concept
it's
out
going to be
there.
cool. We're just not sure
We're
how
like,
cool or
what?
what.
What
Yeah.
is actually happening here?
Yeah.
So for like with Megaport, our vision is to on ramp as many of these providers as we can to make it a lot more easier to transfer data across
Mm-hmm.
countries, across data centers. And I know that data centers are trying to work out the network strategy as well. So we're working in lockstep with them. So that's
Yeah.
sort of Megaport's vision. Me personally, I mean, I'm riding this wave. I think a lot of people are riding this wave.
Yeah.
It's a really
Great
exciting to be.
analogy considering we're in Honolulu, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Mahalo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mahalo. Anyway, that's it. That's all the time we have.
Well, hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for being here, and thank you, viewers, for watching JSA TV. Stay curious, stay connected, and we'll see you soon.